Well, Health Minister Greg Hunt has announced more than $67 million for Australia's National Critical Care and Trauma Response Centre. The Minister made the announcement in Darwin today, where he also walked back from previous comments that the Northern Territory government was the most incompetent administration in the country.
It's been described as Bunnings on steroids, but this Darwin warehouse is not here for weekend DIY jobs. This place is all about saving lives.
This centre is a territory treasure. It's a national treasure, but it's actually a global icon.
Born out of the Bali bombings tragedy in 2002, the National Critical Care and Trauma Centre is the centrepiece of Australia's emergency medical response, deploying teams to disaster zones and medical emergencies both here and overseas. And it now has a brand new home thanks to $67 million in federal government funding.
It's something that has been pretty well a dream since day one.
This will support staff. This will support logistics and equipment, and it will support training and deployment.
The new warehouse is more than 2.5 times the size of the old one and contains everything from sleeping bags to ration packs, and it's located right next to the airport, reducing deployment time by up to half a day.
That can be everything in a crisis, and what you see in here is the capacity to move a 60-plus air-conditioned operating rooms, hospital to a disaster area in a very quick time.
Inside this tent is a portable operating room that can be deployed from Darwin to a disaster zone at short notice. It comes complete with pathology services and imaging and has to meet the same health standards as any operating room in Australia.
We can deliver babies in there, we can do major trauma, the whole bit, and as I say, there are 2 operating tables.
There were some awkward moments at today's announcement after Health Minister Greg Hunt recently dubbed the Northern Territory government the most incompetent administration in the country.
Let's just put it this way, I think we've made very good progress, and we're working together in a way which is really important for the Territorians and has been a breakthrough.
But it was all smiles as the Minister promised long-term support for the Trauma Centre.
Well, let me make this guarantee that my belief and my expectation is that under every circumstance the National Critical Care Centre will be based here in Darwin and fully funded by the federal government for the next 50 years.
Matt Cunningham, Sky News, Darwin.